Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a video about three really simple practices. They literally take a few minutes that I do every day in my life and that I think have really benefited my life. So they're really simple and you can implement them into your life so easily, and they can probably help you a lot because I feel like with lockdown and everything it's sometimes quite hard to find the motivation and the energy and enthusiasm for life, because life is quite repetitive at the moment, and it definitely is for me. So it can sometimes be really hard to, be excited for the day. And I'm not saying that every day I get out of bed and I'm so excited and I dance around the room. It's not necessarily like that, but it's just overall trying to maintain a more positive outlook, just so your life's better. So yeah, I hope these can help you. It's three really easy practices that I do, and they all kind of tie in together at different parts of the day. So the first one is setting an intention for your day. So for me this is really important because you might wake up in the morning, you're really tired, you just kind of want to go back to bed, you can't be asked going to work. If you set an intention, almost like a little goal for yourself, or I don't know, like a little goal or just something that you can work towards in that day, something that inspires you, something that might make you more excited for the day. Because it's really easy to get up and just see the day as like another day, like, oh, I've got to go to work, and kind of dreading it. But I feel like by setting an intention in the morning, it can help you to have more enthusiasm for the day and be excited for it, as opposed to just wanting to go back to bed. So for me, I'm going to share my intention. And after I've meditated in the morning, and this is usually stuck by my meditation table, I don't think you can see it, but it's a little picture of Buddha because he's obviously a very inspiring guy. And then I have all these words that are just things that are really important to me in my life. So it's like love, peace, joy, confidence, patience, honesty, joy, just loads of positive things really, things that you want to experience in your life. So for me, my intention is quite general, but I read these words and I think about them and I let them sink in, and my intention is to experience these things and to just share them with people as much as I can in that day. And I might focus on one word, like if I'm going to work I might want to be as joyful and warm as possible, and by sitting with them and thinking about these words, it really, I don't know, it just gives me motivation for the day. It helps me to see the day more as like an opportunity for me to experience these really amazing things and for me to practice these things that are really important to me. An opportunity to just make the most out of the day and to be excited for it. But yeah, and it makes me more grateful for the day. I see the day as an opportunity and be grateful for it, as opposed to just a shit day at work. It's just having that different outlook, and by setting the intention in the morning you can kind of build the day how you want it to go and just start it off well, start it off with some kind of an intention to have a good day. Probably going to have a better day than if you don't even think about it and you just go to work really sad or something. So yeah, that's the first one, is setting an intention, but your intention can be anything. So I know I've seen like online some people start the day with questions like, how can I spread as much joy this day as possible, or as much love? And you can make it personal to you, or you can change it every day, or you can have the same one every day. I like to do the same every day, but say you might be really struggling with like self-love at the moment, you can set the intention in the morning to show yourself as much love and compassion as possible. Anything that resonates with you and something that you think will inspire you throughout the day. Just start your day off well. Okay, so the second kind of practice is to have a mantra. Now, when I say mantra, I don't mean like chants like in Buddhism and Hinduism, although they're really special and important. I mean more a mantra, like a life motto kind of thing, or a phrase that, like the intention, inspires you and helps you to again, just have enthusiasm for the day. But for a mantra, it's more just a phrase that really resonates with you and reminds you who you want to be, or of the best version of you, or it just helps you to be grounded. And maybe you could use it if you feel like you're maybe getting anxious or angry, and it could remind you, you know, or just calm you down. So yeah, I'm gonna share mine again. My mantra is flowing, not forcing. And I have said this in a video before, but it just really resonates with me, like to flow with the universe and to go with it and to relax into life, rather than trying to force things to be a certain way, or to try and control either our internal situation or our external environment. You know, rather than trying to control it, just flowing with it and flowing as part of the universe rather than forcing it, you know. So if I feel like I'm coming into a negative emotion or a heavy emotion, I remember to just flow and let go, like nature just flows. It's not trying to be anything, it's not trying to control anything. It's just being and just accepting and loving things as they are, flowing, not forcing. So that's mine. But yours can be anything you want. Like, I have spoken to a few different people about this because I was just curious if anyone else had one. When my friends said that they just try to be as nice to people as possible, it's kind of like a mantra. It's kind of an intention, you know, to just be as nice to people as possible. My sister said that she likes carpe diem, like seize the day, and I think that's great if it works for her. But yeah, anything. And if you're struggling with self-love, you could just remind yourself that you are whole and you are beautiful. There's a little quote from Ram Dass, just a really simple thing he said. Ram Dass said, "I am what I am, and that's okay." And again, it's just about accepting things, how they are, accepting yourself, how you are, accepting yourself the way you were designed, you know. Anything. It can be so personal to you. It can be something you've read in a book, it can be something you've seen on Instagram, something you've made up in your head, just something that kind of reminds you what's important to you, and you can just refer to it at any point in the day. Because for me, my mantra really helps if I'm getting a bit stressed at work or something. Just remember to flow, just to relax. But yeah, think about mantras. Then the third practice that I have in my life is an evening practice, and again, it literally could take a minute if you want it to, and that's about reflecting. So I don't know, for me it's really important to reflect on the day, and it helps me to just be mindful of the day, you know, because so much stuff happens in our life and we don't really think about it. We don't pay attention to things. Oh, well, we might, but like, it's easy to not pay attention to things. But yeah, for me, at the end of the day, I reflect, I just think about the day. But then you could either write it down or just think it in your head. I usually just think it in my head because I'm always tired. By the time I go to bed, I can't be asked to write things down. To reflect, and I like to think of around three things, doesn't have to be three, depending on how I'm feeling that day, around three things that I'm proud of, that I've done that day. Because it's so easy to just go through life and not really like congratulate ourselves, like we should be proud of ourselves. And there's so many, it doesn't have to be like big things like, oh, if you volunteered 9 hours for a charity, I don't know, like that isn't really something to be proud of. But loads of things happen that we should be proud of. You know, if you've made someone smile, if you looked after your body today, if you went on a run, or if you were just really nice to someone. I don't know, anything. It can be something really little, like if you're in a bad headspace, you might find it hard to even get up. But if you do, that is something to be proud of, you know, and it's relative to you. Like, if I wrote down all the things that I was proud of, you know, some people might be like, nah, those tiny things, but for me, I'm proud of them. Just remind yourself that you're doing a great job and that you got through the day. And there's probably loads of things to be proud of. You just need to recognise them and remind yourself how great you're doing. And then sometimes I do that about what I'm proud of. And then sometimes I'll do a gratitude kind of thing. I know a lot of people do gratitude journals, but I think it's really good because a lot of the time we don't really appreciate all the gifts we've got in this life, you know. Simple things like, obviously you'll be grateful if someone does a really big thing for you. I'd probably write that down as well, but most days, normally, big things like that don't happen. So I might just write down really simple things like I'm grateful I had 3 meals today, or I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. These little things that we take for granted that we're actually so blessed to have. And I feel like the more we're grateful for things, the more we actually appreciate how amazing life is. But yeah, they don't have to be big things, they can be anything. And yeah, it's just a nice idea to do that. Just remind yourself how amazing your life is, how great you're doing all the time at the end of every day. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there, and thank you for watching. As always, if you like what I post, then feel free to subscribe. And I did reach 400 subscribers, so like that's a really big thing for me. So thank you if you are subscribed. And I just, yeah, hope you have a great day, and I hope that if you do decide to try any of these practices, I really hope that they can benefit your life, because life's hard at the moment. We all deserve to have a bit more love in our life. But yeah, thank you for watching and have a great day.